For this Christmas, I want to read to you a very special poem that was written many years ago by a young Marine stationed in Okinawa. I think it sums up what many men and women in uniform, all kinds of uniforms, think of this holiday, especially the many servicemen and women who are stationed abroad for this Christmas, not to mention the law enforcement officers who are on duty keeping everybody safe. 'Twas the night before Christmas. He lived all alone in a one-bedroom house made of plaster and stone. I had come down the chimney with presents to give, and to see just whom in this home did live. I looked all about, a strange sight I did see. No tinsel, no presents, not even a tree. No stockings by the fire, just boots filled with sand. On the wall hung pictures of far distant lands, with medals and badges, awards of all kind. A sober thought came through my mind, for this house was different. So dark and dreary I knew I had found the home of a soldier. Once I could see clearly. I heard stories about them, I had to see more. So I walked down the hall and pushed open the door. And there he lay sleeping, silent, alone, curled up on the floor in his one-bedroom home. His face so gentle, his room in such disorder, not how I pictured a United States soldier. Was this the hero of whom I just read, curled up in his poncho, a floor for his bed? His head was clean-shaven, his weathered face tan. I soon understood this was more than a man, for I realized the families that I saw that night owed their lives to these men who were willing to fight. Soon round the world the children would play, and grown-ups would celebrate on bright Christmas Day. They all enjoy freedom each month of the year because of soldiers like this one lying here. I couldn't help wonder how many lay alone on a cold Christmas Eve in a land far from home. Just the very thought brought a tear to my eye. I dropped to my knees and started to cry. The soldier awakened, and I heard a rough voice. "Santa, don't cry. This life is my choice. I fight for freedom. I don't ask for more. My life is my God, my country, my core." With that he rolled over and drifted off to sleep. I couldn't control it. I continued to weep. I watched him for hours, so silent and still. I noticed he shivered from the cold night's chill. So I took off my jacket, the one made of red, and I covered the soldier from his toes to his head. And I put on his t-shirt of gray and black, with an eagle and an army patch embroidered on back. An afterthought, it barely fit me. I began to swell with pride. For a shining moment, I was a United States Army deep inside. I didn't want to leave him on the cold, dark night, this guardian of honor, so willing to fight. Then the soldier rolled over, whispered with a voice so clear and pure, "Carry on, Santa. It's Christmas Day. All is secure." One look at my watch, and I knew he was right. Merry Christmas, my friends, and to all a good night. And in case you wonder of the reference to soldiers and army, it was written by James M. Smith, Lance Corporal, United States Marine Corps, labeled The Soldier's Night Before Christmas. Not entirely the one who was later published in Leathernet magazine, which had been marined up a little bit. I think this fits all who wear a uniform. Merry Christmas.